Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen here of Sports Choice Plus, and I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering University of Tennessee, number 9, taking on number 8 Ohio State in a college football playoff championship matchup for the series for the playoffs. And before I get right into that, I want to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates and all the breakdowns. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Ohio State, let's face it, they had a bad loss to Michigan basically the last day of the regular season. And you got to think from the standpoint of that, losing to Oregon in the fashion that they did, losing in the fashion of Michigan in which they did, there's a lot to be left on the table, and Coach Day should be thanking the high heavens that they got this matchup, because I feel like if they got Notre Dame, it could be a different matchup nightmare. I feel like, it could have went different ways. They could have got a different matchup. I know they're complaining that they didn't get SMU, and, they're complaining they didn't get Indiana. Well, okay, you got a matchup with one of the biggest teams in the country. They're going to have to play on pins and needles. I think from the quarterback position, Ohio State's going to have to play excellent because Tennessee's coming. Tennessee can whip the ball out there. They have the wide receivers. They have the running backs. They have that SEC depth. So I think that the wide receivers are going to have to play a great game. If you want to move the football, you're going to have to do it in bunches. You're going to have to be creative offensively because Tennessee has the depth up front with the defensive linemen to get after you. From this standpoint, I like Tennessee's quarterback. I think he's mobile. He's athletic. He does sometimes get into hero mode sometimes where he tries to do too much with the football. But at times, he can be the game breaker. He can be the guy that not only moves the chains a couple of yards, extends the play. Now, all of a sudden, you're looking at a touchdown. So you got to ask yourself, are you trusting Ohio State's defense to make plays when they need to? The X factor in this one, on defense, which team stops the yak? That's the yards after the catch. After a guy catches the ball, does Ohio State get the run up field naked with no tackles? Do they get the free releases? Do they get those things that they usually seen them have in the Big Ten? The answer is no. I think that they're going to play press coverage in this one. I think Tennessee's defense, they have the athletes. It doesn't matter if they're corners or they're just an athlete. They have the athletes to play athlete for athlete. So it's going to be a defensive struggle. It's going to be whose defense wins the game and who stops the yak. It doesn't matter which team it is. Both these teams are good with yards after catch. And you're looking at, okay, if Ohio State keeps the pocket clean, they can have a 300-yard day from their quarterback. So can Tennessee. So when it comes down to it, the defensive matchup is going to be key for this one. I'm picking Ohio State to win this one. I feel like Ohio State has enough. They've learned from the burned games that they've had, the 2 games that they've been burned. They've learned from their mistakes, and Coach Day knows he needs to make an impact win to slow down the fire Coach Day chance in him not being able to beat Michigan. He wants to get a little bit of monkey off of his back. So I think that they're going to have a big win in this one. I think that Tennessee's a formidable foe. But they're going to lose this matchup here. In this one, I'm picking Ohio State to win this one. All you Buckeyes fans, get in the comment section below. All you Vols fans, get in the comment section below. And definitely check out Sports Choice Plus. We'll see you in the next episode.